Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hump Day.
Yep.
Yes, which means it's Normal World Day in the middle of the week. It's the Sandwich Day.
Yeah. Are we ham or turkey?
Oh, boy. I think we're bologna.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my bologna is the first name. It's statutory. Hi, I'm Dave Landau. Welcome to Normal World.
I'm quarterback Garrett, and over there's Angela, as always.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
What's up? How you doing?
Hi.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Hey, what's up?
It's a weird way to answer.
Why don't you tongue punch that like button?
Oh,
Punch it.
don't forget about that. Get down there in the naughty bits. Hit it.
Leave a comment.
Hit subscribe. Hit that bell.
Ding.
Yep. Oh, ding, boop.
Like
That's what I do at bells. I do bells. I make them go boop.
Make them go boop.
Yeah.
Things that make you go boop. I like it.
We'll make them go boop.
Boop. Like Betty.
Right now. Boop, 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 boom. And then you hit the like button in the bell. And
Leave
you
a
do all the
comment.
things.
Like,
And hey, Dave, you know there's people that listen to this on the audio side?
is that right?
Yeah, on audio podcast side, on like Apple Music and Spotify. And
Like sound?
like sound waves into their ears, our voices into their ears.
They should leave a review.
Oh, they should. It's really helpful for...
You having a stroke?
No, I just wanted to say it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like this the rest of the show, just drooling.
No, I'm fine.
But I actually don't want to be bothered
You want
because
to spin a wheel?
I'm stuck in a happy memory.
Oh, sunny day. Hey, Dave,
Yes.
if people wanted to see you, where could they see you?
Oh, man, they can get all up in me this weekend in Fort Myers, Florida, and then June 14th and 15th at Summit City Comedy Club in Fort Wayne, Indiana, as well as May 31st and June 1st in Cleveland, Ohio at Hilaritize.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
We have a special guest today.
We do have a special guest. You can listen to his new vinyl album, No Sleep Till McSorley's. It's available at experiencevinyl.com. You can also see him May 24th at the Comedy Cove in New Jersey. Check that out because that club is unfortunately about to go away. It was such a good room. Very bummed about it. And you can also see him June 12th and 13th at Uncle Vinny's in New Jersey. Please welcome my friend and former colleague, Don Jamieson.
Ow!
Hey, what's happening? Good to see you, Dave and Garrett. You know, you gotta smash the subscribe button. That's how the kids say it these days.
Okay.
You gotta smash it.
We're trying to tongue punch it. I think we're just switching up the game. That's what we're doing.
I love that you called your album No Sleep Till McSorley's.
Well, I recorded it at McSorley's, the oldest ale house in New York City.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you're doing vinyl.
Yeah.
I love that. Dave, you should do vinyl. I'd love to get a Dave Landau vinyl.
I should do one. I think I almost already did have one or two made, but I need to actually make them.
I want one of those.
That's what Pete, you sell it at shows?
What's that?
Do you sell it at shows?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously it's available for download and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm old school. You know, I'm 57. I still collect vinyl. And I wanted to do this, of course, on vinyl. And because McSorley's, for people who've never been there, it's the oldest pub in New York City. Abraham Lincoln actually drank at McSorley's. It opened in 1854. You know, sawdust on the floor. And they only serve McSorley's ale, light and dark. So the vinyl is light colored ale and dark colored ale.
Oh, dude, I love it.
Dude, that needs to be that like, vinyl's coming back. I saw a vinyl store at the mall. I was like, what time period am I in? People are listening to vinyl again.
Oh, I love records.
It's fantastic. You get a different sound.
Yeah, I still enjoy that. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say still. There was definitely a time period where I didn't have them, and only my friends who DJ'd had them. Yeah. But now I'm back. I am back. They have Victrolas like everywhere you go now. You can get one at like the airport.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah, Newark Airport had put a CBGB's in there, and that's basically what it is. It's just a record store at Newark Airport. So
do they actually have? Is it called CBGB?
Yeah. It's shameful.
Kind of sad.
It's extremely sad. But,
yes,
but if you want overpriced vinyl, you can buy some in there.
Yeah, you can get a $55 record at CBGB. It's just like the old one. There's people doing heroin in the bathroom. Yeah.
Yes, because everyone leaves room for a giant piece of vinyl in their luggage.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm in Newark. You know what I need?
Slide that right in there.
Yeah, you were supposed to be in studio today, but thanks to Boeing, we'll just blame Boeing.
Don't do that. They're going to come get us.
You weren't able to come in. The pilot apparently had some news on them and shot himself, so you weren't able to make it.
That's too bad.
There was an unfortunate incident, but no, the truth is, I'd rather come to Dallas in July, where it's a much more pleasant climate.
Yes, yes. If you like Iran, this is the place, or Iran. I don't want to offend any of our listeners.
Or swamp.
Yeah, this
Surface of the sun, any of those.
It's the best time to be here. It's when Mexicans don't even come.
But I will.
Yes, that's all that matters. So I'm glad you'll be back actually in studio July 9th.
Yes.
Which will be after we celebrate this great nation's independence. They make us say that on the Blaze or we get docked pay.
Yeah. They cancel the show if we don't say it.
Yeah, we have to mention the July.
I mean, I agree with it. I totally agree
I think it's
great.
a good holiday.
Pop some firecrackers is great.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
Well, this is for anyone who's Gen Z listening. This is the first they're hearing about this Independence Day.
They've been only told it's terrible.
Yes, they know January 6th, October 7th. January 4th rings no bells whatsoever.
Yes. Yeah. So that's awesome. But I'm glad you're going to be coming back in. I appreciate it. And unfortunately, it's a little staticky, but we're going to try to push through.
That's the rain.
Is it the rain outside?
The rain
that we're getting?
Oh.
We're getting our own rain feedback in our microphones. This is great.
That's what it is. It's awesome. Hey, we have the Wheel of News. It's returned with a whole new wheel. Back in action. We can take a shot of that wheel.
Let's spin it.
Look at that thing. Take it away.
Let's start with these topics.
Wow.
What is that?
Okay, it's nothing. Now let's just skip it over. We got Kid Rock.
What did Kid Rock do?
I'm from Detroit. Are you a Kid Rock fan, Don?
I kind of am. I like the outlaw nature of what he does. I'm naturally rebellious because, I'm a big heavy metal fan, and that's all about being a rebel and being sort of, underground and against the grain. So, yeah, he appeals to me in that way.
Yeah, Don used to co-host that metal show with Jim Florentine and Eddie Trunk.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, he's...
Does Kid Rock count as metal?
Well, Kid Rock counts as a lot of things. You could go country, metal, rap.
Okay.
I think a bit of everything, right, Don? I mean, you could...
It's almost like nothing.
I don't think he knows who he is.
Very confused.
He's a pimp cowboy. Do you understand?
Cowboy metalhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Well, anyway, he's been in a bit of hot water because of a recent article with David Peisner, who weirdly sounds like a woman in the video we're going to play. A Rolling Stone reporter at one point, Rock reportedly waved his gun at him while saying, "I have an effing gun," which it makes sense. He's
during the interview.
The interview with the reporter, yeah. We actually do have some footage of it. Let's play it. Immigrants, 9/11. I do karate. Yo, I got these everywhere. Prince best song, Prince's? You know it's gotta be straight up. It's a bit of a deep cut, but Purple Rain. That's probably his best one. That's my favorite. He's known for Purple Rain. I'm known for shooting up Bud Light cans because I don't like homos. Pap, pap. Pap, pap. Shout out to my people in Dearborn, Michigan. Muslim fans, I got two. Little red beret. 9/11. What? Yeah, you a straight up college snowflake. You got a problem with me saying the word? Yeah, I called you that. My son's half black. I can say that. Hey, yo, do me a favor. Just write the most horrible article you can about me. It helps me, okay? Yeah. And those were all direct quotes.
Those were actually direct quotes.
Somebody needs to check on him.
We literally just printed the article and took some quotes.
He's saying on Rogan he has a gold elevator in his house in Nashville, which is also the exact same as the White House. And he was like, "Why do you have a gold elevator right in your when you walk in your house?" He's like, "So people are like, Kid Rock got a gold elevator right in his house."
Does it go anywhere? You got another?
I think he just goes to the second floor of the White House.
That's just it. Okay.
I love that
All
it's
right,
just the
kid.
White House on the outside.
Yeah, and then on the inside, it's got a gold elevator. I like him. I don't know. I've always.
Oh, he's got an eclectic
yeah.
taste.
He's an interesting
He's got
dude.
sunglasses, look nice. He's blowing up beer cans and stuff.
Yeah.
Horrible music, but
Well, I've liked some of his stuff. What's that song?
what's
Bong with the bong orangutan titties.
that? Not Limp Bizkit? I thought that was Limp Bizkit.
No, I think that's him, right? Bong chicka.
That's pretty sure that's Limp
orangutan
Bizkit.
titties.
I like Devil Without a Cause, that album. Don, you got one you like or can you even remember?
Can I even remember?
I'm asking.
Dave, there's so many, and after seeing that shocking footage, I'm just not recalling all the other great hit rock hits that I love. But after watching that, I can only say I smell VP running mate material.
How is he not Trump's running mate?
It's wild. It really should be.
It doesn't make sense because you feel like it would be an instant win.
It's a combination of the two, dude.
I mean, it would at least...
Afro Man in the cabinet. He's got to be in the cabinet at least.
Well, he's got to be Speaker of the House.
Of course.
Rapper.
Oh, of course.
But then it would at least kick off the Civil War so we can start getting the ball rolling, don't you think?
Yeah. And let's be honest, I think for him, the N-word is grandfathered in, from back when he was really more of a rapper. So you can't fault him for that, He can't be canceled, this guy.
No. I mean, he didn't... I don't think he used the hard R. It was beeped. There's a chance he said knitter and in no way used that word because that would be terrible.
That would be bad to say.
For anybody who may have been playing that character.
What are you talking about? That was Kid Rock.
No, that was straight up.
That was
What are you
Kid
talking
Rock.
about? It was ridiculous.
He's put on a couple LBs.
My
right,
favorite
that's good.
my favorite work of his is Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
Great and Dirt Dirty.
Yeah, I love in Joe Dirt how every time he pulls up, it's just playing You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet.
Ain't sure nothing yet. He's kicking rocks. Dave, you want to spin the wheel?
You go ahead.
Let's do this.
Hold on. What
I
you
was
got?
just going to say, he got in a lot of trouble because he told the interviewer he has an Uncle Tom as a butler.
Oh man, we missed that part of the interview.
Are you
That was a
serious?
great cut.
Yes, he said, don't get mad at me. That's actually his real name. And I think for people who know kids rock music like we do, that Harriet Beecher Stowe had a profound influence on his lyrical content.
No, that's very true. I think people don't understand what he means by that. And I mean, obviously, the person's real name is Uncle Tom.
Yeah. You can't knock him for that. That's just a happenstance.
Yeah, I think Stowe actually has a co-write on Ball with the Ball.
That's true. Yeah, I do believe that's correct. He's the one that actually, I would not know that Harper Lee actually was a woman using a pseudonym.
Interesting.
But when I listen to Ball with the Ball, it's actually, that information's there if you play it backwards.
It tells you. It's a different time back then. She couldn't write with her real name.
Well, they wouldn't want to read, how can I put this, a bitch's words, as Kid Rock says.
As he would say.
So they had to make sure to, use a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, once again, To Kill a Mockingbird references are you play any of his records backwards, and you're going to find a lot of those references in there. So.
Almost the entire audiobook is on the opposite side. Yeah.
Oh, you're going to find a lot of references to great literature, great Americana.
Yeah. Tom Sawyer.
Deep dives. Yes, anything.
Any of that.
You're going to hear Tom Sawyer. Also, you're going to hear it by Rush.
Yes.
I sometimes call him Kid Angelo.
Yeah. Oh, he really is. I think
He's the artist of our time. And we need to be grateful that he is in our presence.
Well, much like the Mockingbird, he is a provocateur. And I think that's
And he
why.
needs to be killed.
Correct.
I'm just kidding.
Is that what that story's about?
To kill him.
Not killed, but by killed, you know.
Is that the one where he
on
shoots
stage.
the retard?
Oh no, that's Of Mice and Men.
Man, I messed up the animal books.
I was watching an old SNL the other day randomly, and it was with Chris Farley and John Malkovich, and it was just called Two Lennies.
Oh my God.
It was
Back when we had culture. Ugh.
it was so funny, and they're both just like, "Do you like to pet the bunny?" It's like, "I do like to pet the bunny."
John Malkovich.
Yeah, it's the whole
do like to
sketch.
pet the bunny.
It's just- nobody kills them. Oh, it's great.
Goes on forever.
All right, let's spin the wheel.
All right,
Let's
spin
see
the
what
wheel.
else we got.
I don't know what it's going to hit. Kid Rock again.
Well, no, we got Graceland.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Graceland. So Graceland is up for sale. Guys, if we want to pull our money together, we can go buy it.
Oh, that's exciting. Are you a fan of Graceland, Don? I want to ask. I know you and I have taken a few trips there, but I wasn't sure if you enjoyed it.
I did. It's very reminiscent of the homes that the home that I grew up in the Deep South, South Jersey. but still, it was. I also had a tiger skin themed bedroom and a lonely swing set out in the backyard.
Yeah, every time my dad saw Robert Goulet on the TV, he would shoot it. And that was just a family. This is something we did, you know.
That's part of it.
Yeah, and the underage women he would marry.
Your dad?
Oh, all the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
Okay. He's really a man of the people.
My mother, Priscilla Landau. she was 9 when they met. He was touring Korea.
I think we need to rebuild this in Las Vegas. So not only can you get married by an Elvis impersonator, you could be married in a Graceland impersonator.
Dude, that would be amazing. How would you like to get married by a fake Elvis inside of the real Graceland?
Wow.
You also have his plane, too, that has shag carpeting in it.
Dude, that thing is like sitting in a parking lot somewhere.
The plane?
The plane is literally sitting in a parking lot somewhere deteriorating. You could buy that too.
I could buy the plane. It's safer than any Boeing plane right now.
That's damn right. They don't make them like they used to. With shag?
There's a TV in it made of gold that weighs 11,000 pounds.
There's also an elevator, but it doesn't go anywhere.
That's
It
correct.
sits there, yeah.
Yeah. But it's gold.
But it
It is gold. It
That's all that matters is that it's gold.
throws off the weight a little bit.
Well, yeah, the actress, what is it, Riley
Coe?
Coe?
Yeah, his granddaughter.
Great. Keough.
Keough.
Yo.
Keough
Yeah.
is trying to stop a foreclosure auction of Graceland after claiming the company behind the sale committed fraud and it may not even exist. That's odd.
Yeah, that would be something to like tell people about.
Well, yeah. I don't want to buy Graceland if it's not really for sale.
Yeah, what if you bought it and you walked up and it wasn't there?
Well, yeah.
They moved it. They
Well,
put it
so-
up on bricks and took it out.
They're saying that Marie Presley used Graceland as collateral for a 2018 loan of like $3.8 million and then never
that
made
bitch.
payments on it.
Well, it's hard when you're dead.
Not when she did that.
Well, she's
No,
been dead a while.
She's been dead a couple years, but nobody was making payments on it. So I think that's what.
Oh, well, that's what happens with a loan, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't go to your next of kin. It's just like, that's done.
Out. It's out.
Done.
But she's trying to say that Marie never borrowed the money. This was never a thing. So
Oh, they're making that up.
I feel like she
You know
did,
what?
though.
Their loss, our gain. We can buy it.
She
We
was
wait for it to go way
It's
down.
She
it's
wasn't-
the ultimate collateral.
Yeah, if you have Graceland, I'm going to give you a loan.
Yeah.
You're
I'd
like-
like a loan for
like-
3.8 million. Yeah, sure. I'm looking over your paperwork. Do you have any collateral? Graceland, mofo.
Yeah.
'Cause she was bankrupt when she died.
She was bankrupt when she died, and I think she was bankrupt way before she died. Like, because she
Yeah.
was married to Nicolas Cage. She was married to Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
And her dad, really a lot of people did her dirty. She wasn't good with people that managed money well when you think about it. Because Michael Jackson was bankrupt.
I think Nicolas Cage was at once.
He was.
Yes.
At one point, yes.
Yeah, he bought an island in the Bahamas. And not even like an Epstein one, just for him.
He also
Just a
bought
regular
the New Orleans like murder house.
Really?
Marie Laveau's.
Wait, not like
Playhouse.
H.H. Holmes? Not that.
No, that's in Chicago.
That's in Chicago. Yeah,
The
you're
one
right,
from
you're
New
right.
Orleans that was like Marie Laveau would like torture slaves and stuff there. He bought it and he was living in it for a while.
What a wacky dude.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah, that's why he's one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, he's so good.
Same.
So let's go in on this. What do you think, Don? What are you going to like about this house?
I think as long as NBC doesn't get their hands on it and turn it into Will and Graceland.
But that's what I want to
Revival.
make it.
Yeah.
I want to make it Dharma and Gregland.
Wingsland. Just obscure 90s sitcoms.
Just make it
Yes.
every terrible sitcom ever made and ruin anything Elvis about it. You're just walking through, you're like, what the hell is this? And you're like, you don't remember Sons of Tucson that was on Fox? No.
No, any of the Seinfeld cast sitcoms that I can't recall.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
there was Bob something with
Then there was yeah.
there was the Michael Richards mysteries.
Yeah, he was a detective.
Yeah,
That's like the left wing side of the compound.
that lasted one season.
Yeah.
I think something happened.
What was it?
I'm not sure.
Not sure what it was.
No, I think that he
Career petered out.
I think. Oh, I remember what it was. He found the guy who committed the crime, but he started screaming, screaming out the description in an uncouth manner.
It's not the way you do it. It's just not professional.
Now, everyone step right this way to the Malcolm in the Middle portion of the home.
Hey, I like that show.
Could you imagine stumbling on that though after watching Breaking Bad?
Yeah, and you'd be like, "What is this? Is this a prequel?
Like,
Is this
why,
like before Better Call Saul?"
like, why would you make this?
It's like, what's
Like, what? Every sitcom is like, other than I can't think of any besides like Married with Children,
That's a great one.
All in the Family. Like, there's a few.
Yeah.
But I can't think of one in the last several years that's not insufferable. Like, I really can't. Like, we could
like Young Sheldon. You're not a fan?
Oh no, stop it!
Like half the world. You know that's one of the most watched shows, right? Young Sheldon.
I know it is. Well, that's why.
And Big Bang Theory.
And Big Bang Theory. Two horrible shows.
Why?
I'm watching NFL football on a Sunday. I've got $5,000 on the games, and they're nonstop showing promos for Young Sheldon. Do you think a guy who was hanging sheetrock for 45 hours that week, who's doing meth and drinking beer since 8 in the morning, is going to go, I can't wait for the game to be over, fellas. New episode of Young Sheldon tonight.
Yeah.
Stick around.
Yeah, remember the effeminate one who was really smart on Big Bang Theory? And they're like, no, I don't. They're like, yeah, this is when he's a kid.
He kept saying Bazinga or Bazanga or whatever that is. I got extra wings. Stick around, guys.
What a pedo-y idea when you think about it, though. Like, when it was
weird.
pitched, they're like, hey, guys, you know the one character on the show that's weird?
Yeah.
What about we watch him as a child for 6 seasons?
And the producers are like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Oh, yeah, you just hear thumping under the table in Grease.
Just Hollywood. You know?
What's the worst character we could have as a child? Let's make it.
Yeah, like, what's
The most annoying character in the world.
Well, I don't understand why that show's popular.
Dude, I don't get it. I don't. Have you ever watched any of the Big Bang Theories without the laugh track on it?
No.
It's brutal. It is brutal.
It's a brutal with the laugh track.
Yeah.
And can you imagine?
And they don't even have the laugh track on the Young Sheldon.
They don't use it?
No.
No, it's more of like a
Dramedy.
Yeah, it's a single camera. So instead of the 3 camera setup that the sitcom of the Big Bang Theory has, it's a single camera. So they do setups. So it's like a different format. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty horrible.
Maybe they'll do the King of Rock and Roll and the King of Queensland. It's a combined effort. You get a 90s sitcom flavor with a dead rock and roller.
That might be the only, like, that might be one I could stomach, not to visit or to really, like, I can't think of anyone that I wouldn't just keep on in the background. Like, Seinfeld I like, obviously.
Yeah, I love Seinfeld.
Yeah.
But I can't think of any, like, sitcom that I enjoy. We could have it, it could be Blackish Graceland.
News Radio, Graceland.
Why would you call a show Blackish? Like, it was already...
Because they were kind of black, right?
But it was the Fresh Prince. They already did it, and they did it right.
Well, they also redid that. Did you see that?
They made it a drama.
Yeah, they made it a drama. It was all special episodes. Every single one.
Yeah, there was the one special episode where Will got shot, jumping in front of a bullet for Carlton.
Yeah.
And then there was the other special episode where Will got punched.
And when
There's a
where
drug one as
Carlton
well.
was taking speed
Yeah, there's a drug. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
to dance.
Yeah, Carlton dance.
They all these shows, they all take speed to dance. They just have to dance.
I'm
Yeah.
so
Saved by the Bell.
excited.
Yeah. They're like, dancing.
This is what happens when Hannah Gadsby becomes your head writer on a sitcom.
Yeah. Can you imagine special episodes now? You're like, is this another trans one?
It's always a trans one.
Every time.
It's just
Every
a
single
trans bedwetter episode.
Mom, what's wrong with me? Well, first of all, you shouldn't be a girl. And you piss in the bed. What?
Then you do the special episode.
Come on. Turn into a boy. I need a rescue dog.
I need
This is
popularity.
why it's nice things.
Yeah, everything sucks now. I'm sorry. I just
No, dude, it sucks.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff sucks.
A lot of stuff sucks. You know what else was a sitcom? Friends. Let's just go.
That show
let's spin
sucks.
the wheel. Let's spin this wheel.
Friendsland.
Friendsland, where there's a hot tub in the back.
Wait, don't we?
Oh, there it is.
He's right there.
Matthew Perry. It landed on that coincidence.
Wow, what a magical coincidence.
Have you done ketamine, Don?
I have not. I've bought it, but I've never took it.
Oh, I know you've bought it. I've sold it, but yeah, it's
Got it.
Oh, you got it. Well, apparently, why don't you tell us the story, QB, on what's going on?
Actress Courteney Cox, friend of the late Matthew Perry, says he still visits her saying, wait, what? He still visits her saying, you know, I talked to my mom, my dad, Matthew. I feel like there's a lot of people that I think guide us.
Yeah,
she okay?
She claims that she's being visited by Matthew Perry and being contacted by him. Meanwhile, apparently she didn't have the decency to pick up the phone
She waited till after.
when he died alone.
She needed the guidance, so she let him die so that he could come back and then guide her. Because let's face it, the one thing we need as a guiding light in our life is a guy who died way too early from degenerative drug use.
Yeah, he's basically
He's got all the answers.
It's like Jim
Never
Morrison.
mind Oprah. I want dead Matt Perry.
Yeah, it's basically Jim Morrison's Naked Indian. So, yeah, do you think that it's in shape Matt Perry or him
Oh, no.
like bloated and also more bloated from pool water?
Yeah, I think you know. And he's still kind of like floaty, you know? He's got the ghost floaty and then also he's in underwater.
He still looks like a pelican.
Yeah. Where they store the fish.
Smells of the sea.
Is Courteney Cox okay? That's my question. She's still
No.
talking to dead people. That's weird.
Have you seen her face?
Dude, it was rough. I watched the last two Scream movies, and between the two, she got a lot of work done, and it's not.
Yeah, she looks like somebody chiseled her,
Yeah.
like with a hammer, and was like, "There you go. That's plastic surgery." Like it just looks. It looks like the movie The Witches, the original one.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
That Jim Henson did the stuff.
Fingers.
Yeah,
It
like
looks like Matthew Perry at his end.
yeah, it's not a good. She's not
good.
not aging well.
No, she's probably aging great. It's what she's doing to her. Like when she gets surprised, her face turns into the actual Scream painting.
Right.
What's this?
Do you have it?
It's this.
Oh, yeah.
What?
It's on my
It's on your
shirt.
shirt.
Oh, let's see. Oh, you got the Scream
Yeah.
shirt? Oh, yeah. That is her
Ghostface.
face.
Do you think that's how Matt shows up? Like Ghostface on the phone?
I don't think he shows up.
You think he calls her on her landline?
I think she's making it up.
You think she's making it up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I
Very.
think sometimes when people die and you can feel their presence around you, I think it's just you it's just a mourning process.
Are
I
you
think.
saying that people are such trash that they make someone else's death about themselves?
Yes. And that's
a
exactly
horrible
what she's
thing.
doing. Because as you said, he wasn't friends with them much. Like they weren't talking a lot.
No, from what I gathered, he didn't have a lot of friends.
Right.
Which is
Ironically.
ironic, yeah.
It was ironic. It was sad. I mean, he obviously took ketamine. I mean, he's got a girlfriend who wants people to look into it because
She thinks it was like foul play.
she thinks that
Or an
she thinks there's a foul play angle, but there was also a guy who was going out and getting him. He was legally taking ketamine for depression, but somebody was going out and getting him ketamine from the street because the amount that he had in him was not an amount even a doctor would give you.
Okay.
And I had a friend who passed, because I got to make it about me, but but
you talk to him?
I talk to him all the time. We had lunch this afternoon. He floated above me, and but he also passed from going into a hot tub or into his pool on ketamine.
So does he just go into like a state where he's like unconscious, or is he conscious for this and he's just not?
Well, a K-hole
able
puts
to
you in a
control his body?
loop. So when you're just in a loop, you're not able to do anything. So you're probably fully aware of the fact you're drowning. You just don't
Man,
have the
that's
ability to get out of it.
Dude, that's terrifying.
Yeah,
That's so scary.
it's not good.
No.
That's why you can't.
This is why you have to ask your dealer for the instructions that come with the ketamine to warn you not to go near a body of water while partaking.
That's exactly it. See, when I was doing ketamine, I didn't have hot tub money or body of water money.
So safe.
I did have car money, which wasn't good. I had driveway money. I had fall asleep in the shrubs money, but I did not have near water money.
Right, yeah.
But yeah,
At least a shrub is like kind of comfy.
a shrub can be comfy
Could be.
depending on how numb you are. Sure.
Yeah.
I've made a
plant.
bed of a shrub many a night. Don?
Where you were sleeping?
Do you have a shrub guiding you?
I do. It tells me when I lost a shrub when I was a boy, and it comes to me every night.
I think this might be a side effect of Ozempic that you that Matthew Perry comes to you in the middle of the night.
He does, and I'm down 6 pounds.
Hey, good for you, man.
Yeah.
They say 4 out of 5 people who use Ozempic have Matthew Perry as a guiding light in their life.
And 4 out of 5 people haven't been prescribed Ozempic. They've just taken it from a loved one who actually needs it.
It's like 4 out of 5 people who need Ozempic are losing their feet.
Man.
Yes.
And their ass, apparently.
Well, they're losing weight though.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Straight from their ass.
Well,
From their
yeah.
feet.
You don't get to choose.
You don't get to choose where you lose the weight from.
What do you mean it's coming from your ass?
That's a side effect.
You
They,
just
they lose their booty. The booty goes away.
Because they're shooting it in their ass?
No, because I guess that's where the weight comes from. It just takes the booty away.
It's for fat stored,
thing.
I
Yep.
guess.
Oh.
Yep.
Well.
Which you think is like the opposite of everything that they want to look like, Big booty's in.
Big booties
booty's out.
are in. I just saw a video today where a guy's yelling at his girlfriend for getting hit on, and she stands up and she has the most obvious ass that's an implant. And it's like, do you think she wasn't going to cheat on you, sir?
Mm-hmm. It moves like a waterbed.
Yeah. She's trash.
Yeah. And you should know.
She spent all her money on her ass.
Or your money.
Yeah. She's going to have sex with people that aren't you.
Yeah. High likely.
Go back inside. All right.
Don, what do you think about asses?
Right before I came on with you guys, I was twerking for about 45 minutes or so.
Damn it.
To get warmed up. So my ass is safe from the curse of Ozempic, and I get the benefit of being reunited with Matthew Perry on a nightly basis.
That's wonderful.
That's great.
I think twerking is a good art form for men to learn, and that's why I also do practice it.
In the private.
Yes.
Private spaces of your own home.
Private
Don't show
space of playgrounds
ones in your backyard.
that are active during school hours.
Who do you think taught him?
Yeah, come on. Yeah, those are all the kids who know it. I'm like, excuse me, do any of you young men?
Come show me how to twerk, young boy.
I just go into Cuban neighborhoods.
You got that
Yes.
Riz.
It's the Dave Landau story hour. Around children.
Yeah, kids, I'll tell you a story dressed up as a woman, and you teach me how to twerk.
It's a mutualistic relationship.
Yeah, you know how it is. All right.
Here's a lollipop.
Let's talk about this for real. This is a little ad we got to do.
Yeah.
Got to pay the bills, but this is a company that I'm proud is a sponsor. Since 2007, Folds of Honor has provided life-changing scholarships to the spouses and children of America's fallen and disabled in combat, or obviously disabled. And in 2023, this was extended to include families of fallen first responders. They've awarded 51,000 scholarships and more than $200 million so far. And the need is still great, but together we can make sure no qualified applicant is turned away. Flying Ace is aligned with Folds of Honor to ensure the children of our American heroes receive the education they deserve. As proud supporters of Folds of Honor, Flying Ace has had the privilege of providing hope for families of those who protect our freedom. To that end, Flying Ace is proudly sponsoring 4 scholarships awarded quarterly this year. Please, if you can, donate today and help make a great impact. You can go to flyingacespirits.com or scan the QR code on the screen right there. The link is also in the show notes. When you purchase a bottle of Flying Ace, you will also be donating to Folds of Honor. Make sure you use promo code NORMALWORLD and get free shipping on every order. That's flyingacespirits.com, promo code NORMALWORLD. So you get yourself a nice drinky poo, and you'll be doing something good for families of first responders as well as disabled and fallen soldiers.
It's pretty great. And it's good stuff too. I've tried it. It's really good.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the sponsorship.
Drink responsibly. That's what we say here.
Yeah, we do. Mm-hmm. Are you doing any more pods, Don? Any new shows?
Yeah, I have a YouTube show with my former That Metal Show co-host, Jim Florentine and Eddie Trunk, and it's called That Rocks.
Nice.
Yeah,
I love
rock and roll interview show. It's basically That Metal Show, but now instead of being on VH1, we're on YouTube. So we're basically sleeping our way to the bottom. We're going to have a show on Pinterest a few months from now, I have a feeling.
Tubi. When is Kid Rock coming on? That's my question.
And then Tubi the week after.
Yeah, we're all doing an all-black film in Atlanta.
Groomsmen.
It's called That's Rock. It is. It's going to be good. Yeah. Tyler Perry's going to direct, dressed as a woman.
Yeah, he stole rock and roll from us. That's what you should under.
Well, that's what it's about.
Yeah. It's like the premise.
I want to talk about this. I wouldn't even have to spin the wheel for it because you live in New York. All right, let's spin it.
We'll spin.
All right. Goodfellas. I don't know if you saw this ad or this, Don, but Goodfellas. Angela?
Yeah.
Did you see this?
I've never seen Goodfellas.
You've never seen Goodfellas?
Never seen Goodfellas?
I know.
What the heck?
Why?
I really can't tell you. I don't know. I had a strict growing up, and then I haven't seen very many mom movies actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do that.
I should. What should I start with? Goodfellas?
I think Goodfellas is a good way to go.
Okay. I like Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta's great. R.I.P.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay. What would
I wouldn't recommend it. What would the cultural stereotypes and all?
Well, they have these nice warnings now, so I'll be prepared for what I'm about to see.
Yeah. You know what? I think that's part of the problem of what we're going to talk about. It's a true story based on Henry Hill.
True.
So I can't really say it's a stereotype when it's about the guy.
The actual person.
All of the characters are based off of real people.
This real person is a stereotype of Italians.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that's me on the screen.
Yeah, it says this film. Yeah, fortunately he's dead, but it's because he's a rat.
I just meant any Italian.
Yeah, well, I don't think anybody's watching this who's Italian being like, hey, this is too much. My mother's not like that. Hey, Ma.
I don't eat pasta.
You're just eating spaghetti. Hey, Ma, you see this? This film includes language and or cultural stereotypes that are inconsistent with today's standards of inclusion and tolerance and may offend some few. What the?
Saying there's not enough diversity in the Goodfellas.
What's diversity?
I think it's like
Not
a
to mention,
seasoning.
I'm stuck to the plastic on your couch.
I spilled something, and look at that. I didn't damage the furniture one iota.
Yeah,
One
and nothing
Leota.
went on the rug because it's on the wall.
Yeah. Your whole house is plastic, which is Italian, but also blacks do it.
You should have a warning at the door when people come in.
Hey, you gonna leave those shoes on because you're an animal? Speaking of shoes, hey, you still shine shoes, QB?
I don't do that no more.
Oh yeah, you sure?
Yeah, I don't do that.
You
No
had
more.
that shine box. You were always
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Go get your shine
Fuck
box.
you. I ain't doing it.
Go get your fucking.
I don't do that no more.
Was that a scene from Goodfellas?
It is.
Okay.
I don't want to tell you what happens, but a guy doesn't live.
No.
In a mob movie?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's how they go.
Apparently, the mob hurt people. I don't know.
I don't get this. That's ridiculous. I think it's just a citizen government, and I fully support it.
Yeah,
That's why they wanted to get rid of it.
yeah, because it was working.
Yeah.
They were all very well dressed.
My family has ties to the mob.
Oh.
Probably why we
know.
didn't watch.
That would be a good.
Yeah, they didn't want to be like, we're very Christian here in Texas. Let's watch your uncle who killed Hoffa. What's weird is how accurate that is to
pretty
our
close.
family. I should
Yeah.
have said that out loud.
My mother-in-law has pictures on his lap. Uncle Jimmy, she called him.
Damn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Uncle Jimmy.
Uncle, really?
Yes.
We're gonna get a brick thrown through our window now.
Did she go with him?
She swears up and down she doesn't know where he is, but
I know where he is.
Okay.
the pigs ate him.
Is that the Meadowlands?
Yeah.
Yes. I guarantee you he's either there or they did put him in with the sheet metal for cars and they burned him up.
Ah.
That's the other
That
theory.
dude's gone.
Because in Detroit, I don't think he got out of Detroit.
No.
You
In
don't
a
This
get
is
car.
out of
this
Detroit.
sound network strategy to discourage your viewers from participating and contributing to their ratings.
Yes.
Please, whatever you do, we can't take any more viewers in at the present time. Do not watch this next presentation. The cultural stereotypes are horrific, and we don't want to expose anybody to that. Our ad sales are high enough. We don't need you.
Yeah.
Find another channel. Watch a Sopranos rerun. Leave us alone.
Yeah.
That's what they should have said.
Everything is going so well for cable right now that we just want to encourage you to turn the channel. There's no reason to watch AMC. All of our hit shows are still flourishing.
Doing great.
This is like the
You like to
Harrison
watch Young
Buck.
Sheldon.
It's the what? Sorry.
This is the Harrison Buchter of warnings. It's because it's going to have the exact opposite. You know, the Chiefs kicker who made the cultural stereotype about his wife that she actually likes to be a mother, which is obviously disgraceful. And now he has the number one sales of jerseys in the NFL. This is like the PMRC, in the 1980s. Don't listen to Twisted Sister. We're going to put this sticker on here.
Right.
And Twisted Sister never sold more albums in their career.
Oh, that's what I love. When absolutely, it was the same with NWA and all those groups where it's like, you don't want to hear this. Tipper Gore did more for record sales than any promoter in the history of music.
Streisand effect, baby. Just go buy a DVD. You can go buy. They still have them. There's still DVD shops. As I say this, hopefully you can go get Goodfellas, and it doesn't have that disclaimer. It's not changed because a lot of these streamers, they change shit. Like they'll change stuff in the movie. They'll bleep stuff out, or they'll use different cuts because it's not
TV
PC.
shows too. TV shows
TV
that
shows
with
as well?
episodes that people really love, like on Community and in It's Always Sunny. You'd have to just buy the DVDs because you can't find those episodes anywhere now.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Or you just watch Die Hard and it's like, yippee-ki-yay, Miami trucker.
exactly. They're like, well, it was a little aggressive language, so we turned it off. We changed it, make you feel safe.
That's America, though, where you can watch a guy shoot 80 people and throw them out a window, and then they're like, ooh, he's saying the F word.
Yeah, it's too much. Is that a nipple? That's gonna corrupt.
It's a piece of a nipple. The whole scene's got to go.
Got to cut the whole movie.
That's side boob?
Oop.
Oh, my God. What do these
Can't
kids
have
think?
side boob.
I don't know, they
Natural.
were drinking out of it 6 years ago. I guess the kids don't remember that.
Yeah,
That'd
it's
be-
subliminal in there.
It's
That's
good.
why we're so obsessed.
With tits?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're also out there.
they're great.
Who's that actress?
Who? Oh, you're
Sydney
talking about
Sweeney.
Sydney
That's
Sweeney.
her. Did I say I didn't
Everybody's
even
The
talking
woman.
about that. Yeah,
I just saw a picture of her in a car today in a bathing
you
suit.
did. Yeah, I did too. I saw it. Yeah,
Yep. I
Yep.
didn't do anything with it. I'm just saying I saw
No.
the picture.
we should have put that on the wheel.
Yep.
Next
for
time, in the middle.
Science.
Are you a fan,
Yeah, right
Tom?
there.
Sydney Sweeney?
Am I a fan?
Yeah.
My right arm is tired since she started doing motions.
You just lift your hands up. You have this big Popeye forearm.
Eating my spinach.
The other one's like an AIDS patient.
Not like one, Dave.
Just like just bone. And then the other one's like Lou Ferrigno and pumping iron.
One atrophied arm.
You got to hold the phone with one hand.
Yeah,
Have a little strength.
Yeah, somebody, I think it was you that pointed her out like 2 weeks ago. And then I had to I want to know about her. So I followed her on Instagram and then from the store.
You got to get up to date.
No, we were just talking about big natural boobs that are good. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a pair of
And natural size nipples.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were discussing the nipple ratio.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you think's a good nipple ratio? I like to ask the hard-hitting questions.
Please.
Well, I like the ones. I don't care about the areola size so much. I like that to be proportionate. But I like the nipple. I like the ones that pop out.
Okay.
Like when the turkey's done at
Yes.
Thanksgiving. Those kind. Those are my favorite.
tubular.
Tubular.
Like an inch, 2 inch.
Yeah, like a nice firm B cup breast with a D-sized nipple.
All right.
Oh, I like that.
All right. Yeah.
There you go.
I want nipples so long when she's done being on top of me, I have indentations in my chest.
You're a gentleman. That's what I like about you.
Yeah, that's classy.
That's the best answer
not
we've
gonna say-
gotten.
And I'm not going to say nothing about it.
No, no. Hey, look.
You don't even gotta.
You're from Jersey, right?
I am.
Yeah, you've never met an Italian stereotype, correct?
No, but only ones that came with warnings.
Yeah. It's like, you're about to meet my cousin. He's ridiculous.
But here, let me give you this warning first.
He's got a cannoli in his hand right now.
Let's do.
Ridiculous.
Oh, we're only gonna have one left. All right. Well, we're gonna have to use that for the. Oh wait, there's Hall and
what is-
Oates.
Honestly, that's a really good ratio right there.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, you're right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's a little small.
No, that okay.
Out of perspective, it's a perspective thing.
It's a perspective. Well, you don't like big dinner plates?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I just prefer a smaller nipple. I don't know.
Well, maybe you're gay.
Yeah.
Let's put
Maybe.
Hall and Oates. Obviously you're into metal, Don. So you love Hall and Oates, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're in my top 1 million favorite bands.
So if like Rich Girl comes on, you're gonna listen.
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely listen to any of the 70s Hall and Oates stuff. All this stuff about him, I guess, Oates, right?
Yes.
The good thing about this story is I know which one's Hall and which one's Oates now,
Right.
which is
I'm
really
still
the biggest
confused.
takeaway. But John Oates wants to sell half of his publishing. Why don't they both get together and just sell all the garbage that they put out in the 80s, like Man Eater and Your Kisses on My Lips? We don't need that in this country.
We don't need that anywhere. Man-eater is
Man eater.
yeah, man-eater.
Are they selling it to each other? Is he trying to put up his half and selling it to the other guy to just wash his hands of the whole situation, or what?
Well, he explains it himself. We have.
How dare you? Why would you do that?
Let's watch the clip.
Last year, Hall filed a lawsuit against Oates, alleging that Oates attempted to sell a share of their jointly owned company, Whole Oates Enterprises, without Hall's permission. Did you try to sell your half of the company or
Yes,
your
I
part?
did. Yeah, I did. And let me explain to you why I did. When this whole situation got mired in legality and really complex, legal wranglings, I got frustrated. And I said, you know what? Daryl has always wanted to be his own man. I said, I'm going to give him the opportunity to do that.
I feel like when he said, "Why did you want to sell it?" he should just said, "I'm Oates."
Yeah. Do you know who you're talking to?
Also, that was
Even his eyebrows were surprised.
yeah, like that was by the way, that was the most hard-hitting interview Michael Strahan has ever done.
Coincidentally, I did try to sell half of my stake in the show.
Oh, did you?
It was successful. I got like a handful of coins.
I was going to say, what are you going to do with your $14?
So I took a hit on that one.
I bought it.
All right, it was my bad.
I don't. But even with Daryl,
We switch
Hall,
chairs. You get over here.
But even with Daryl Hall, like always being his own man, who's a big Daryl Hall only fan? Like,
Don't know. Like that person exists, right? There's got to be
Right.
one person out there. If you're that person, comment below.
It's like the Garfunkel person.
yeah, like nobody.
Right.
Only people with Garfunkel hair like Garfunkel.
I only like Ringo. I don't know.
Hey,
What? I like Ringo.
I have seen.
I like his energy. He's got
I've
good
seen
vibes.
Art Garfunkel like on a marquee in many places, and I've never seen the word "sold out."
Never a line underneath that marquee.
Thank you.
Have you ever seen any of them live, Don?
I only like a Roland Orzabal from Tears of Fears. I don't like the other guy.
Yeah, I'd go see Tenacious D, but I just want to see Kyle
Just
Gass.
Kyle.
Yes, sold out.
Just the studio bass player.
Can you imagine?
This is the biggest breakup since John Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora, Axl Rose and Slash, Landau and Cumia. Come on now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I got tickets for Mick Mars later,
Yeah.
who I like, but let's be honest.
Yeah. Be real. Gotta
You
be
need
real.
the whole group. There's just a certain.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, this sets what I've learned is because like everybody gets back together, right? I mean, Slayer got back together. So if Slayer can get back together, Hall and Oates can get back together. And this is just a play to say, we're done with each other. So then there's a promoter out there who's going to go, I'm the guy who put them back together, offering them hundreds of millions of dollars. And then they do, the farewell tour and they soak us for another, $400 a ticket.
Yeah, I think what's interesting though
Nobody's paying that.
is our sketch is actually done better than these stories. So I don't know how well it's gonna do.
Hey, keep it coming. We'll do another sketch.
No, but I think that's what they are trying to do though, is get some kind of like fire under them. So people are like, yeah, let's go see them back together, Hall and Oates. Because
Nobody's gonna go for that.
You can't know. You can't go for that.
Whoa.
But if you went and saw just Oates, it would just be a guy dancing.
In the background.
There'd be no singing. It would just be a very short man. Yeah, just like, yeah. That's it.
Well, this is like, Foreigner is doing a farewell tour and they have 0 original members.
Right.
What the hell is that?
Who's saying farewell?
Well, I brought my son.
Everybody who's already wanted to say farewell has.
So stop. That's when you stop.
They're all foreigners.
I was telling Jim when he was on the show that I brought my son to see Kiss because he got an F on his report card. And I honestly wish the original members of the band weren't there because the other two cared.
It's their time. Like they're like, I'm up here where I'm with kids. People are watching me. It's great. The other guys are like, I'm like 50 years into this. It's time to wrap it
They
up.
don't care. It's like if you go see Journey, you're not seeing Journey. You're seeing an Asian guy do karaoke.
Or Queen. I've heard they're good, but it's not Freddie.
No, it's not. It's not been Freddie for a long time. It's not been Freddie.
The replacement is a gayer man.
Right.
Hey, Don, what concert are you at right
Freddie
now?
wasn't gay enough.
I see you're at a show.
Hall and Oates.
Are you at a Hall & Oates show right now?
I'm at an Oates show, which is why you don't hear any Oates.
You've muted it.
Silently dancing.
Like you.
It's just one guy. It's just a janitor.
In the background.
Oates sold out.
Anita.
People are coming in like just with bowls,
He just sings the backup lines.
just pissed.
I thought it was like a food line.
Yeah. Just homeless people.
What the fuck is this?
What is this?
Where's the Oates?
Who's this Puerto Rican guy dancing?
Or is he black? I can't tell. Makes me mad.
He seems very upset. I'm a man eater. A what?
What?
What do you mean you eat men?
But I want to see a guy that looks like Baba Booey sing the background vocals.
Yeah, they're just they play Daryl's part of the tape,
Yeah.
and he's just like,
And it's lip syncing.
Oh, here she comes, man.
And
All right, well, we got to wrap up before we get to the end of the world question, which is actually our last thing on the wheel. Don, again, where can we find you for upcoming dates?
Oh, just go to all my social media sites. I'm on the X and the Instagram and the Facebook and YouPorn. Just type in my name and you'll find me. And of course, my new album, which I'm holding up to no avail.
you can't see.
On video. No sleep till McSorley's. Have a few cocktails and enjoy. Come see me there in Springfield, New Jersey. Last chance at the Comedy Cove, which, as Dave mentioned, is a great room. And Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant Beach, June 12th and 13th.
Awesome. And and if you guys want to come see me this weekend, I'll be in Fort Myers, Florida at Snappers. Then the following weekend, Hilarities in Cleveland, Ohio. And also, you know what? I'm going to mention it. Why not? July 12th and 13th, you can see me with Michael Loftus and Joe DeVito. You can at the Improv in Milwaukee, July 12th and 13th, as part of the Misfits. American Misfits, not
I was
the
like,
band.
what?
Not like the-
That's
Are you taking
amazing.
the spot?
Yeah. We're the band.
Other bands quick out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave Dan's.
Yeah, it's me.
Dave's going on the Misfits farewell tour.
Who is Danzig? Who even knows? Dave Landau.
I could easily go as Danzig or Dio.
Yeah.
Just height-wise. Holy diver. All right.
With long hair.
That brings us to the end of the world.
You went down too long in a big nice year. Dave, won't you look at me? Ow!
All right. Here we go. Red Lobster has announced that they are bankrupt as a result of their failed endless shrimp promotion. I'm sure that's
Wait, that's why?
the reason.
Yes.
Oh, come on. They should buy Graceland and put a Red Lobster in it.
Oh.
That's our business plan.
Yep. That would save the whole business.
It would. In both businesses.
What should their next promotion be to get out of debt? QB.
2-for-1 Twin Tower tilapias.
Oh,
That's a deal.
good. What do you, Angela?
All you can drink ice water from the tap.
I'm going to go off that and say all you can eat hurricane crab tuna.
Ooh, yes, and it's also seafood.
Yes.
yeah.
Do you got another one, Don?
For what?
You got ice? I like ice.
Listen, I know we're trying to stay away from politics here, but to me, this is very political. If it were, they have to, they're going bankrupt, right?
Yeah.
If they were Blue Lobster, they would have got a government bailout by now.
Oh.
I'm just saying, Red Lobster.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it.
He's right.
I'm gonna go with all Pride Month. Cheddar Gay biscuits. And what they're like Cheddar Bay biscuits, except their dad doesn't talk to them anymore, and he tells all their friends they died in Iraq.
And no Blacks Thursday.
Yeah. Or the Crab Davidians, where the waiter only services your wife.
Obviously. Yeah. That would be obvious.
Columbine, 2 entrees. All right.
Oh, too soon, Dave. Too soon.
Sorry, why do I always do it?
Why? See you guys on Thursday. That's tomorrow?
Yeah.
It could be Wednesdays.
Could be.
Good night.